Hi guys, welcome to Leverton on Movies. Today I tackle The Hunger Games. Um, well, you've heard about The Hunger Games, but let me give you a brief recap. Katniss Everdeen voluntarily takes her younger sister's place in the Hunger Games, a televised fight to the death, in which two teenagers from each of the 12 districts of Panem are chosen at random to compete. It is directed by Gary Ross. The writers were Gary Ross, Susan Collins, and two other people. It stars Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, and Woody Harrelson. Um, the whole movie, it looks good. Um, and that's about all that I can say about it. I think the whole idea of the Hunger Games is a little bit stupid because, spoiler alert, the ending of the movie comes when they both, there's two characters, there's kind of like a battle royale, and these teenagers are sent to fight on television, and it's entertainment for the masses. I have a couple of problems with this. The first problem is that this is supposed to make, I guess, different regions of this post-apocalyptic United States more docile. But how is taking one teenager from their midst making them more docile? That doesn't make any sense. Um, and the other thing, well, there's many problems I have with this, so I'm just going to ramble. Another problem is that there's like uh, each district seems to have its own kind of specialty, and the main character, Katniss, comes from the coal mining district, but if you look at the capital city, it seems to have moved beyond coal as an energy source. It's very futuristic, there's like flying cars and different things, so why do they need coal? It doesn't make much sense. And there's 12 districts, so each district has one major item that they send, so they're building a complicated civilization on the basis of 12 items. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Another thing is that it's called the Hunger Games because society apparently is divided into have and have-nots, and there's very, very rich upper class who are kind of like Frenchified and they like really care about fashion, and then there's like a poor underclass. And if the film follows the adventures of these teenagers who've been selected, or in her case, volunteered for this honor of being in the Hunger Games, and they're supposed to be poor and dirty and hungry. They don't look poor, they don't look dirty, and they don't look hungry. Or maybe all of the characters except for the main characters don't look poor, don't look hungry, and don't look dirty, basically. So how is that possible? I mean, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And going back to the point that I wanted to make before about the ending just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because, again, alert, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to tell you the ending of the movie. The ending of the movie is that um, people from her district, her and I forget what his name is, so her name is Katniss, and um, Gale, I guess. Gale, they survive because they make a change in the rules that two people can survive, and then at the end they make a change in the rules that only one person can survive. So they both decide to collectively commit suicide, at which another change of rules comes, which means that there will be, uh, you know, there can be two winners again. Which is crazy because if I was playing this game, right, where I have to kill some other teenagers, and somebody said, "Oh, there's a change in the rules. Two people can survive," I'd be like, "Screw that! I'm not playing the game." I mean, and what happens if you just don't play? I mean, they can control the environment, right? But wouldn't you just be like, this is the, I guess, 100th or 200th time they've done this, so wouldn't in all some of that history to just say, look, this is a scam. You're going to kill most of us. One of us gets free. Whoop-de-doo. Let's just not play, right? And kind of band together, like, together themselves. Yeah, and like, it seems to be divide and conquer, but I'm not sure how that society would function. Yeah. And I just did not like this movie whatsoever. And I guess it's supposed to be kind of a critique of reality television, like, oh no, reality television will get so bad that people will actually be watching deaths on television someday. Maybe, maybe. But you know, the thing about that is that they'll probably make it interesting, right? You know, Jersey Shore is not interesting for me, but millions of people liked it, so they made it interesting for people. But this Hunger Games definitely wasn't very interesting. And if it was supposed to be like a critique of reality television, they didn't even have much reality. It's like the only time you see them is when they're actually fighting. I mean, on television in this world. So I would not recommend this movie. Maybe the book is better. I don't know. The Hunger Games. I'm gonna give it a meh.